keep you plugged into the simulations,
the distraction
of the Matrix. That's right.
That's,
you're in a simulated world, and you can't come into the real world until you know the full truth. And what you do is you go around and you collect truth. And the more you collect truth, the more you're living in the real world. But if you do like Cypher and know you're not eating a steak and you choose to do that, and you want to be delusional and you want to be plugged in and you go out and kill and die for the lie, that's taking the blue pill. Do you understand? Because there are people who are comfortable in that blue world of lies and ignorance, yeah, and the assimilation and the programming. And you know a lot of people like this. Some people are awakened, some are woke. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yes. And some people are sleepwalking.
Some people are sleepwalking very much. And don't know and do not know they're sleepwalking. Absolutely. And have no idea what they've done while they were in that state of being.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the are God's children more receptive to the truth now than they were when you originally brought the world to their eye?
Well, this is what I brought this work upon the earth, was to change the whole paradigm of the earth, because you guys were still in that old age of H.G. Wells' metal robots, clankety clink. You guys were still enjoying the wonderment of that. Let's go back to Star Wars in 1977. Oh, yes. Let's go back to Star Trek and Lost in Space. H.G. Wells, a prodigy like myself, born in the Iron Age. He was born in the Iron Age. I'm born in the digital age. What he saw in artificial AI is a metal old clankety clank, because they were using metal. And you guys got so excited when you saw Star Wars and you saw the little G2, Kambuk, whatever, their names were, the two little machines, robots, and they were laughing and entertaining.
R2D2 and C3PO.
That's their names, okay? That's the ones I am speaking on. Mm-hmm. You guys, that was entertainment. But when you got the Matrix and Terminator, you guys woke up out of that paradigm, because no one had, in 1984, October the 26th is when Terminator first came out. Terminator End Time Revelations, that's where it comes from, Terminator. Wrapped in flesh, killed but cannot be killed. Can you imagine that he when we come out of the womb, we land naked without shame. We come here naked, and when we leave here, you're leaving naked. You didn't come with anything, and you're not taking anything when you leave, okay? Absolutely. And what happens when the Terminator gets here? He's walking around naked without shame, because he has no soul. He has no seed. He has no compassion, no love. He doesn't know that he's naked. But what happens when Kyle Reese come here? Soon as he lands naked, he go find clothes to put on, because he has a soul. He has a seed. He has compassion. He falls in love. He eats. He's happy. Do you kind of get the picture now, Neos?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so
it was actually God's child.
Exactly. And what are both of them doing? They're hunting for Sarah Connor. One is to kill her, one is to protect her. So when you see the first Matrix, that's the future. But look, when you see the first two Terminators, that's what's connected to the Matrix. It goes smoothly on into the Matrix. And then after that, it just gets lost in the shuffle with regurgitation. The other Terminators, garbage. The other two Matrix is going in the wrong direction. The concept is off. They're still using my logos. They're still using my characters, my graphics, my special effects, my red and blue pill, my I'll be back dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
But they can't copy original thoughts. And
that's right. They cannot. Well, this is a deal.
That's entertaining.
It's not copying. It's more mimicking, because right now, the late Michael Jackson, the late Prince, all you can do is mimic their old 20 to 30 years old work. The only one that can eclipse the work is the creator. We're the only one that can keep eclipsing and keep going and going until we leave this earth. You're going to have more original work. We're not original like authors. We have original work. We are the only authors of our work. And so when we leave, you feel bad because you won't see any more of that work. All you will see is people copying and mimicking. Look, we can go back to Alice in Wonderland, copying and mimicking Alice in Wonderland, copying and mimicking every author that have lived here, copying and mimicking their old work. Am I right or wrong? Come on.
Absolutely.
But you don't see any eclipse. You don't see
a Picasso, but Picasso's work is lost to the world right now.
Yeah, because he's gone.
He's gone.
So you're not going to see any fresh new Picassos. All you're going to keep going is seeing old one, and you got to really test the paper, the ink, the canvas, because these people can create the biggest frauds that you've ever. They can duplicate everything, but they cannot create stuff from ancient times because that ink, that paper no longer exists on the earth. And so when a expert come and you say, hey, I got a Picasso. Anybody can mimic Picasso. Anybody can copy him, but you can't eclipse him. And once the person come and they examine, this is a fraud. Because the people who are scamming and stealing and emulating, they don't think about ancient times that, hey, I can't copy this Picasso because this ink doesn't exist anymore. This paper doesn't exist anymore. This textile, whatever is going on, doesn't exist anymore because of the period he came from.
Absolutely.
So no one can give you more Matrix but Sophia Stewart.
Absolutely.
And the only one that can talk about it is Sophia Stewart, because I am the creator and I know what I created. Yeah, I know what I wrote.